Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and welcome back to Lowe's How To Anything. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever struggled with taking care or maintaining your plants? I think we've all been there when the leaves start to fall off, or maybe your plants start to turn a little bit yellow. So today, I'm going to take you through a very simple yet necessary task, which is repotting your houseplants. I'm also going to give you guys some really great tips on how to maintain your plants so that they can thrive. So let's get to it. Okay, here is our beautiful plant that we're going to be repotting today. But first, I want to tackle how do you know when to repot your plants? And there's a few indicators. First, the most obvious, visually. If your plant is really big in comparison to its little pot, it's time to change it out. Also, if you look at your plants and they're easily being knocked over or tipped over throughout your house, it's a good sign it needs a new home. Also, you can lift up your pot where the drainage hole is at the bottom. If the roots are going through the drainage hole, it's saying that it needs new soil. They're trying to search for new soil, so it's time to change it out. And lastly, if it's not as obvious when you first look at it, what you can do is gently grab your plant, lift it up. As you can see, all the soil there is clumped together and so are the roots. And then if you look inside the pot, there's barely any soil left. That's a good sign. It's time to change it out. So I got this new pot at Lowe's. I got it because it's this really fun spring color. It's springtime, and just a side note, that is the perfect time for you to repot your plants during the spring. That's when the plants grow their best. Okay, so now let's compare the sizes of our two pots. This is our old pot, and if you bring it over to the new pot, you can see the new pot is about 2 inches wider in diameter, and that's a good rule of thumb. When you're buying a new pot, you want it to be anywhere from 2 to 4 inches wider in diameter. Also, you can see the new pot is a lot deeper than our previous one. If you put the plant in here and then you just start filling it up with soil, it's going to cover the stems. We don't want that. So in order for it to be at the exact same level as the old pot and the new pot, we're gonna need to fill this up with some soil. I'm using this great potting mix that is rich in nutrients. Chances are in your old pot, the soil has already used up its nutrients. So in this new pot, you have fresh soil with all the nutrients that your plant needs in order to thrive. So now what we're gonna do is put your plant on the side so that it easily comes out. There you go. As you can see, again, all the roots are jumbled up. So what you want to do is just break this up a little bit so when you put it in the new soil, it has room to stretch out and grow. So what we're doing right now is just kind of massaging the roots a little bit, breaking them up. They were all jammed up in that small pot, so we want to be able to let them breathe a little bit. We're breaking them up like this, and we want to set our roots free. All right, so we have our soil where we want it. Let's go ahead and place our plant in there and see if the base lines up with the new pot. I'm liking where that's at. So now what we're gonna do is just fill up the remainder of the pot with soil and pack it in and cover up those roots. So I filled it up with soil. The last thing that you're gonna wanna do is make sure that there's no air pockets in your soil. So the last step is just kind of bang your pot on the table. And if you see any of the soil falling through, that means that you have air pockets. It doesn't look like we have any, but just for safety measures, I'm just gonna put one more handful of soil and just pack it in, just in case. And now we're going to go ahead and water the plant. If you're ever unsure if your plant's getting enough water, you could always do a soil check. Just go ahead and take your finger and put it in 1 to 2 inches in the soil. If it's dry, definitely give it some water. If it's damp, then you're good to go. All right, look at all of our plants and their brand new pots, and we're not gonna need to repot them for another 12 to 18 months. Don't do it any sooner than that. You're just gonna stress out your plants. And since we're on the topic of maintaining our plants, I have a few tips for you guys. I don't know about you, but I can be a little forgetful when it comes to watering my plants. So what I've found to be super helpful for me is setting a water schedule in my phone. So it reminds me on what day I should water which plant. Also, I have a tip for you guys when it comes to fertilizing your plants. You're gonna wanna do that 2 to 6 weeks after you repotted your plants. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, for all your plant needs, you could always go to your local Lowe's. And if you have any questions while you're there, look out for a Lowe's Red Vest associate. They'll be there to help you. Please like this video and comment what you guys wanna see on the next Lowe's How To Anything episode.